Today I'm going to be showing you one of the easiest decks to climb to Platinum rank with in Season 3 of Master Duel. What's going on YouTube? Flashy here and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. We're going to be going over a relatively cheap yet effective deck that revolves all around this guy right here, the Golden Lord. Now it's no surprise that Eldlich is one of the most meta, top tier, insanely broken decks in Master Duel. However, it's very expensive to craft the most efficient version of the deck. This one, however, is a really solid starting point that allows you to learn the combos and then upgrade to the better cards as you go. But first, we're going to be jumping into the gameplay, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video if you want the full deck profile. Coin flip time, and with Eldlich, you definitely want to go first for the coin flip. Unfortunately, we lost. Let's see if our opponent's going to let us go first. Okay, nice. We're going first. That's exactly what we wanted. The reason you want to go first with Eldlich is because it gives you a chance to set all of your trap cards in your back row, and then once your opponent goes on turn 2, you can shut down like any combos. But let's see what our opening hand is going to be. We got Eldlich, we got a Kaiju. Not the best opening hand. This is probably just going to be a Mirror Force set and pass. I think. We could summon Eldlich right now, but we're going to have to destroy our Mirror Force and our Lightning Storm, so I don't want to do that just yet. In order to get Eldlich out from your hand, it's pretty expensive. You gotta send Eldlich and a spell trap from your hand to the grave, so we would have to send Lightning Storm to the grave. And then we also would have had to destroy our Mirror Force. So we don't want to do all that just yet. That's just gonna ruin pretty much anything that we're gonna want to get going. So we'll let them start doing what they want to do. It looks like we're going up against a gadget deck. Okay, when this card is normal special summon, you can special summon one level 4 machine monster from your hand. I don't think I'm gonna let that go through, but it looks like they might not have that effect. So it's gonna be battle phase. Do I want to go Mirror Force? No, I think I'm just gonna take... Do I just take this 1500 right now, or do I really just shut them down in their tracks? I think do I run 2 Mirror Force in this? I think I only run 1. Ooh, this is tough. Do I want to do this? If this card destroys a battle card effect, special summon 1 level 4 gadget monster from your deck. Okay, so I don't think I want that just yet. I'm gonna wait for Mirror Force till they have more, because this looks like a deck that's just gonna want to keep summoning things. So I'm gonna just save that until there's more out on the field. So we're gonna get a turn here. And let's see what we end up getting. Alright, nice. So we got Conquistador. That's a great place to start. So what we can do now is... I don't think I want to Kaiju them just yet. We could, actually. We could. There are some plays that we can make here, man. There are definitely some plays we can make. So what I think I'm going to do... I have to get rid of Mirror Force, and I really don't want to. I also don't want to get rid of Lightning Storm. Ooh, this is a predicament here. I think I might just set Conquistador and pass. Yeah, I think I'm going to set, and I'm going to pass. Let's let them just kind of get their things going. This is really rough. Starting with like your Kaiju, your Eldlich, and your Ash Blossom and stuff is really, really unfortunate. You want to just get a bunch of trap cards if possible. So I think what I can do is we're not going to let anything go through just yet. We'll just let our opponent play it out. This is a pretty slow burn start. But that's the thing about Eldlich. It's either going to be 5 back row pass, or you kind of just got to wait for the cards and wait for the right opportunity to strike. So Mirror Force just destroys all attack position monsters, right? Yeah, so... They're just setting up a little bit of a barrier here. We are down by 1500, but I'm not too worried about it at all. We do run a Harpy's Feather Duster in this as well, so I'm not scared of the back row. I just hope we can get some good draws. So they're going to go into battle phase. I think I'm just going to take this 1500. I believe. Maybe. Alright, you know what? Actually, no. Let's activate. Let's get Conquistador out there. He's got 1800 defense. So this'll stall for a little bit longer. So we'll go Conquistador. I really wanted to use that while I controlled an Eldlich because it allows us to destroy, but that's alright. I don't want to take this next 1500. That's going to pretty much negate the attack. And they're going to go in main phase, end phase. Okay, cool. Hopefully we draw a Pot of Extravagance or something here. Torrential Tribute. Okay, destroy all monsters on the field when something's summoned. Oh, I could actually make a play right here. Hold on. Okay, let's do Torrential Tribute. And then... Ooh, I have an idea. I could summon Kaiju onto their side of the field and then go Torrential Tribute when a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. That could be the play. But I think I might just pass again. Alright, yeah, we'll just pass again. Really slow start here, man. But that's the thing. You're never worried with Eldlich. You're never worried because you're always in the clear. There's always going to be trap cards that you have. There's always going to be a way to get Eldlich out on the board. But we'll be fine. We'll definitely be fine. I just don't want to waste any of this stuff just yet. Because again, summoning Eldlich is really expensive if you're trying to get him out from the hand. But we'll see what our opponent wants to do. Alright, so they just tribute summoned for a set card. That's pretty interesting. That is definitely interesting. They're going to go into Raigeki. I'm okay with that because now that puts our Conquistador into the grave, and it does have a graveyard effect, which is going to allow us to get Eldlich out. So I think I'm just going to let this attack go through. 1500 is not too bad. We'll let it go through. Again, I don't want to waste Mirror Force just on this silver gadget at all. This back row is a little bit sketchy, but we do have Lightning Storm, so I think I'm going to use that. So we're going to go Conquistador now. We're going to activate it. This is going to banish it from our graveyard, and it's going to allow us to set an Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine, which essentially gives us a free Eldlich to summon. So now it's our turn. We got 3 in the back row. We got a draw coming up. We got another Elixir, so we can get both of our Eldlich cards going. I'm not going to activate that just yet. I don't want to have any face-up cards because we're going to use Lightning Storm to clear out that back row. So we'll go Lightning Storm here. Let's clear out that back row. Destroy, yeah, because we're going to destroy all spell traps. Let's see if this resolves and goes through. It does. Oh, they had a Mirror Force. Okay, that's pretty clutch. Now that that happened, we can go Elixir. And this will allow us to special summon one Eldlich. We'll go face-up attack position. Now, mind you, they did tribute for this set card, which is really weird. I have not seen that yet in playing Master Duel. I don't want to use Torrential Tribute just yet. We don't need to do anything else. I'll set one more. No, we can hold on to that. We can hold on to that. We'll go Battle Phase here. We'll take out this 1500, take our 1000. It took quite a few turns to get Eldlich out. It usually doesn't take that long at all, but once you get Conquistador or something, or Haquero into your grave, that'll allow you to get the free Elixir. And what is this? Honest? Oh, wow. You can return this card during the... Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, so that was pretty insane. But we're going to go into main phase 2. We're going to activate this effect. That's only until the end phase, right? Honest, that is a crazy card. Until the end of this turn. Okay, so I'm going to activate Eldlich's effect from the grave. You know what? I'll get rid of Torrential Tribute. I run 3 in this deck, so we don't need it. So that brings Eldlich back to our hand. That's why you're not worried if Eldlich goes to the grave at all. But we're going to summon him. Special summon, face-up attack. This is going to give him 3,500 attack now. He gets a little bit of a bonus when he comes out of the graveyard. And I think that is going to be it for our turn here. Yeah, we'll end. That's crazy. Honest, what a wild card. That's a hand trap. I've never seen that before. But we're down to 3,500 again. Still not too worried about it. And now what I'm going to do is we have one Scarlet Sanguine in the grave, so I'm going to activate that. We're going to banish that. A lot of these cards just work really nicely together. I can either go into Golden Land for the negate, or what I think I want to do is go into Conquistador in order for the spot destruction. So we'll go Conquistador. We'll drop that. Essentially, if you control an Eldlich card and you use Conquistador, you get to destroy one card your opponent controls. Really, really solid. So Conquistador destroys a card your opponent controls. And then the Haquero, which we don't have just yet. We don't have it, do we? No. Haquero, which is the other one, allows you to banish a card from any graveyard. They're actually going to activate Monster Reborn. What are they going to get out of this? They're going to Monster Reborn Honest? Interesting. Okay, I think they're just going to use this as a level 4. Right? I don't have anything in my grave now. So they're going to Reborn Honest. Again, I do have this Mirror Force, so anything that does attack me is pretty much done for. Oh, they're going for something big. Cyber Dragon. Okay, very cool. This is a Cyber Dragon deck? Cyber Dragons are pretty nuts, man. But we'll see what they want to do with this. Again, not too worried at all. If our Eldlich does get sent to the grave, so be it. We do have Mirror Force as well to cover our back. We got a Conquistador as well, where we get to pretty much activate it and then destroy anything on the field. Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. Whoa, that is a cool card, man. Then target one, this attack becomes half of his current attack. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. I will let you attack. They're going to detach. They're going to cut Eldlich down to... I don't even know what that math is. We'll let the game do it for us. 1750, and it gets 4250. But we do have this Mirror Force, and if this Mirror Force goes through, I think we're fine. Let's see here. And that's what makes this deck so crazy, is these trap cards. It doesn't let your opponent play. All of that work for a Mirror Force, and it wipes the board. Oh, man. What a crazy deck, dude. These trap cards are nuts. All right, end phase. So I don't get to get my attack back, but I get my defense back. That's all right. We're a little bit struggling here. But that's okay. So we got our Golden Land. I don't want to activate Conquistador just yet. We're going to wait till they have something out on the board. I think I'm just going to take 1750 here. I think we just take the 1750. We're going to... Yeah, let's set our Golden Land forever. And let's just go right into our battle phase. Take the 1750. Unfortunately, not 2500, but that's alright. They only have one card in their hand. I'm not too worried about any of this. Whatever they do end up summoning is just going to get Conquistadored anyway. So we'll go main phase 2. Don't need to put anything out just yet. You know what? Let's set our Elixir just in case our Eldlich gets sent to the grave. And then we'll go end turn. So if Eldlich does get sent to the grave, we can just activate Elixir. That'll bring Eldlich right back. This deck is wild, man. What a cool deck. So they're going to have 2 cards in their hand. I don't know what that card is. We don't need to activate anything just yet. So we'll just keep canceling. Go standby phase. That's the only problem with this deck is you got to press cancel like 1,500 times. It's because you just always have trap cards that can be activated. Okay, so they set one. And do they want to do anything else, or are they just going to pass? Set one and pass. Yep, so they're going to pass. And now I'll show you a really cool combo here. And that's why I've been saving my Conquistador. So we're going to draw. We got Skill Drain. Nice. Skill Drain is so broken in this deck, and you can run 3. It just shuts down anything your opponent wants to do. So main phase 1, what we're going to do is we're going to set Skill Drain. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to activate our Conquistador. We'll activate this. We'll put him in face-up defense position, probably. So face-up defense position. And now we're going to destroy one card because we do control Eldlich. Oh, it's a face-up card. Oh, okay. We're learning. We're learning, but I have an idea. Watch this. We're going to destroy our own Eldlich. Now we're going to activate Scarlet Sanguine. Remember how we had 1750? Big brain. Massive brain plays here with the Eldlich deck. We're going to special summon Eldlich from our graveyard. Oh my goodness. We got all of our attack back. It's no longer have. So we made a little bit of a misplay, but then we made it work in our favor, which is absolutely awesome. We could actually summon Eldlich by tribute right now, which is really funny. I'm just going to attack. Let's hope this goes through. I don't know what they're running. That could be another Mirror Force, but I'm not too worried about that if it really is. It is another Mirror Force. Okay. So when a spell is activated, you can... Oh my gosh, dude, this deck is crazy. We're going to activate Golden Land Forever here, and that's going to negate after we tribute. We'll tribute that guy. And that's going to negate the Mirror Force. This attack is going to go through. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what your opponent does. There's always an answer. 2,500 is going to go through. And now we're going to go into end phase. And then once it's our opponent's end phase, we should be able to activate our Conquistador here, which will allow us to set an Elixir, I think, right? Your opponent drew a card. No, we don't need to do anything just yet. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to activate Elixir. Again, we can banish that. Don't need to use Skill Drain yet. That's going to allow us to add our next and final Conquistador. Aquario is a really good card, but I just prefer to have Conquistador because I love just taking out anything my opponent controls. But I just learned that it's face up. I guess I didn't remember that. But we still made the massive brain play, and we got our 2,500 Eldlich back, which is really cool. Alright, so they're going to set one. We don't need Skill Drain. I think they're just going to set one and pass. Alright, it's going to be a set 2. They're going to set 2 and pass. I guarantee you one of these is another Mirror Force, man. But again, it doesn't matter as long as our... What's another end phase? No, we don't want to use this just yet. Not want to use that just yet. But we're going to go into our draw here. We draw something good. We got our Aquario. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to cancel. Cancel. Standby. Cancel. We're going to set this. We set our Aquario. We don't need to activate anything just yet. Do I want to do our Conquistador yet? No. I think we should go battle phase, do the 2,500. We'll see if this goes through or if they're running a third Mirror Force, which is very likely. Oh, they got something. Is it going to be another Mirror Force? Let's see here. Oh, okay. Magic Cylinder. Interesting. Let me see here. Do we want to do anything? Actually, now that it's face up, ooh, let me try something. Okay, this is learning hour. We're gonna chain Conquistador. Now that Magic Cylinder is face up, can I destroy it and negate it? Is the question. We're learning this deck, folks. So we're gonna go face up defense. Destroy a card, yes. We can destroy it. Is that gonna go through then? Does it resolve? It still resolves. Okay. Listen, again, we're just learning. We're learning the deck. We'll go main phase 2. Don't really think I need to do anything just yet. Wow, this person is running Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder. That is crazy. We have 1,000 life points left, but again, I am not worried about that whatsoever. They're going to draw a card. We don't need Skill Drain. It is getting a little close, though. It's getting a little close, but I'm okay with that, man. I'm perfectly okay with that. We might be able to actually close it out next turn anyway. As long as they don't set anything, and I don't know what this card is going to do, but it should be likely that we take the W. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate that they set that. Okay, let's see here. Don't need to do anything just yet. We'll end phase. I don't want to activate. Actually, yeah, we have a Conquistador in the grave. We might as well use it. Let's banish it. That's going to allow us to get... Oh, I don't want to use that just yet. That's going to allow us to get... Oh, Elixir of White Destiny. That allows us to get Eldlich from our hand. Not just the grave or the deck. Okay, cool. So we might actually be able to take this W right here. That one back card is scaring me, but this might be W on this turn. Let's see. We got Maxi. We don't need it yet. We have all of our hand traps. So let's activate this bad boy right here. We'll activate Elixir of White Destiny. Don't need to chain anything. This is going to allow us to get our Eldlich from our hand, which is what makes it so good in case you draw into your Eldlich. So now we got 25, 25, 5. Do I just go full combo right here and try to take the W? I think I do. I think we're going to try to go full W. But they might have Mirror Force there. That's what I'm scared of, is that Mirror Force right now, because unfortunately I don't really have an answer. You know what? Let's just go for it. Go big or go home. I believe in the heart of Eldlich. Let's go face up attack position. Banish a card, sure. We'll banish something from their grave. Do they have anything that they might want? I don't know. Whatever. We'll just banish, yeah, whatever. We'll just banish that. Doesn't matter. And then we're going to keep this guy in defense position just in case. But now, if this isn't anything, this set the card right here, this could be W. So we'll attack. Is that another Mirror Force? And is it going to destroy everything? Nope, that attack goes through. Okay. Still have something there. I have no idea what it could be. This card sent to the grave. You can add 1 Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand. Okay, I think this is going to keep them alive. Let's see. We'll attack. We don't need to use Maxi just yet. And now we have one more attack. 1800. Is Aquero going to be the final attack? Does this go through? And do we get the W? We got it. Dude, Eldlich is such a crazy deck. You have to play around the combos, and you got to be wary of what's in your graveyard and what's in your backfield. But man, you get the W's with this deck, dude. This is crazy good. What an insane deck. GG's. That was actually a really fun duel. But Eldlich just taking the W. So now to go through our entire deck list after that crazy duel, we run 2 Maxis, 2 Ash Blossoms. This is pretty much just a staple in any deck. You could run 3 of each if you want, but again, this is kind of like a cheaper version of this deck. So we run 2 of each. I run 1 Kaiju just in case we go Godarla. It's got the 2700 attack, but if you summon Eldlich from your grave, you get that 3500 attack. So it's really nice to just kind of get rid of something your opponent has, put the Godarla out there, get your Eldlich from the grave, summon him with 3500, take out the Godarla, and there you go. You just got rid of anything your opponent has. I run 1 Nibiru in this just in case the opponent likes to get a little crazy. I haven't really used Nibiru too much, but again, it's one of those Maxi Ash Blossoms. I feel like you just got to run it. 1 Raigeki, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. This is just to destroy anything our opponent controls, make our life a little bit easier. 1 Pot of Extravagance. This allows us to banish 6 cards from our extra deck and draw 2. Really solid card in this deck because you don't use the extra deck. As you guys can see down here, our extra deck is all just pointless cards. Just there literally to get sent to the Shadow Realm. I run 1 Lightning Storm. You probably could run a few more if you want to, but again, this is just another way to clear my opponent's board, get really annoying with it. 2 Curse Eldlands. You're only allowed to run 2. You can pay 800 life points, add an Eldlich monster, or a Golden Land, so you can either add Eldlich or your Aquero or your Conquistador once per turn after paying 800 life points. Really solid way to just get your combos moving. I run 1 Forbidden Chalice. This is just because some cards are not affected by other card effects. So what you want to do is run 1 Forbidden Chalice. Some decks have 3. This gives your opponent 400 attack, but their effects are negated. So if you're just trying to negate the effects of something, even if it's got like 6 million attack, right? You could negate its effects, and then you could just summon your Conquistador while you have an Eldlich, and then you could just get to destroy it, and it won't be protected by its effects. Doesn't matter how much health or attack it has. We run 1 Elixir of White Destiny. This came in super clutch, as you guys saw in that last duel, because we got to summon the Eldlich from our hand. Now for the next rows of trap cards, it's literally just to not let your opponent play. So we run a Mirror Force. We go 3 Torrentials. I might drop this down, but it's just so cheap, and it's a great way to destroy monsters on the field. And again, as you guys saw, if Eldlich is in the grave, it doesn't really matter. Eldlich can just come right back with 3500 attack. So we run 3 Torrentials. It's a cheap way to just clear the board. 2 Compulsory Evacuation Devices. This just returns something to the hand. Usually if your opponent summons like an Xyz or a Synchro or something from the extra deck, I'll use this and then send that back to the extra deck. Then the Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine, the most clutch card in the entire deck. We run 3 of these. This allows you to special summon 1 zombie, aka Eldlich, from your deck or your graveyard for free. You don't have to do anything else. 2 Solemn Judgments. You can run 3 if you want. I would recommend running 3, but again, really expensive card at UR. We go 1 Solemn Warning as well. Again, these are all just cards to just not let your opponent play the game. That's what makes this deck so good, is because you don't really have to worry about anything your opponent is doing. The only thing you have to worry about is making sure that you're negating at the proper times. Then we run 1 Golden Land Forever. This came in super clutch So I might bump this up to 2, but essentially this is just a negate of any spell traps while you have an Eldlich, and it came in very clutch in that last duel. So I might bump up Golden Land Forever. This is a really good card. Then we have 3 Skill Drain. This is the opponent. You're not allowed to play the game card. You got to run 3 of them. They're just so good. And then to cap off this deck, we run 3 Huqueros and 3 Conquistadors. These are pretty much just your... This is like Eldlich's army, helping him out in the back. So you got to run 3 Huquero, 3 Conquistadors. Once you start to get the combos down of when to use which one and then banishing them from your grave and getting your Elixir from your deck, it's so crazy how this combo works. You have Eldlich out, you get your Huquero or your Conquistador, you get to destroy something, banish something. Then when this goes to the grave, you get to get your Elixir out. I mean, it is just a wild card. And then, like I said, for the extra deck, it doesn't matter. You can put anything you want in here. I would recommend not crafting a single thing for the extra deck and just putting anything that you can find. Like, I have the most random commons in here. It doesn't really matter. You can run 1 Link Vampire Sucker if you want. I have not used this yet, but you can target 1 monster your opponent graveyard, special summon it, and it becomes a zombie. So it's it hasn't come up yet for me, but it's there just in case. If it gets banished, so be it. Again, it doesn't really matter. But that is our relatively cheap but effective Eldlich deck used to climb. Good luck in Season 3. Let me know down in the comments below if you try this deck out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you all in the next one.